Yo, what's up guys? I'm going to be doing a couple of deck profiles. And so first of all, it's not Chronomaly and Heraldic Beast mixed together. It's two different decks. So if you're here for the Chronomaly, you can click the timestamp in the description and go straight to that. But first off is Heraldic Beast. We have 3 Aberconways, 3 of the new Amphiseble, double Basilisk, double Yugioh, and then 3 Leo, which is like the best one really. Oh yeah, the new one, he can discard another Heraldic Beast to summon himself, and he can also power himself up, but you don't tend to use that effect. 1 Twin-Headed Eagle and 3 Unicorn. This card wasn't very good before, but it's a bit better now with the new XCs because you can set up the grave really easily. So 3 Advanced Heraldry Art, probably the best card in the deck, probably, because you know, you summon a bunch of monsters, and when they say if they stop you, then you can still actually do something after. Dark Hole, Foolish Burial, mainly use Saint Leo, you know, whatever you need. 2 Heraldry Augmentation. This card's really cool, it's a new one. Your Psychic Xyz monsters can't be targeted. That effect's very handy. 22 and 24 and 2600 attack points, which can't be targeted, which is pretty nice. And also, once per turn, you can discard a Heraldic Beast monster to add a Heraldic spell or trap. Heraldry, sorry. So you can add Reborn or Advanced Art, or if you want to play these, you can add them. But you can't add another copy of itself. 2 Mystical Space Typhoon, 3 Duality, a Smashing Ground, Compulse, Double Dimensional Prison, Mirror Force, Torrential Tribute, and 2 Wabuku. Another card I was trying was Heraldry Change, but the thing is, you're discarding cards with this, and you might want to discard cards with this, so the chance of you having a Heraldic Beast in your hand is, like, you kind of have to make sure it's in your hand, so it seems like a lot of effort just to get a Battle Fader effect off. Heraldry Record's pretty cool. It's pretty easy destruction, but it depends on what your opponent's doing. It's really good for like the people who play Lance, and they'll go ahead and use the Xyz monster because they think they have a Lance to protect it. I was using Lavarval Chain before, but this guy kind of, because the whole reason you play Lavarval Chain is usually to send Leo or send another convoy, but the new Xyz monster does that for you, because when it goes to the graveyard, even if it's negated, you can still send 2 Heraldic Beasts to the grave. Another card is Psychic Xyz, which is Chaos number 30. It's Chaos number 69. But I haven't summoned 69 yet. So running rank up magic just for this would be a bit weird. For the extra deck, 1 Dire Wolf. This card's like really good. It can get you out of it can get you out of certain things which other ones can't. 1 Cowboy just for finishing games. Chidori is kind of like, you could tell that Chidori is the important thing because he made the new monster Wind, so it kind of makes Chidori quicker to make. You got a Maestroke and this new Noble Swan. This guy is actually pretty good. You should probably run more than 1, but I'd actually probably take that out for it, but I'm keeping it for now. 101. This guy's pretty cool. If you attach 2, you can get your opponent's monster and attach it as an Xyz material. And if they try and stop you with a destruction effect, then you can protect yourself, and it's still 2100 attack, so it's pretty good. 2 number 18s. So this effect, if there are 2 or more monsters on the field with the same name, then you detach 1, choose 1 of those, and have all monsters with the same name get destroyed. And then your opponent can't summon monsters with the same name while it's face up. I'm yet to use that effect, but a 22 by 22, which is a double Foolish Burial once it dies, that's actually pretty good. And with this card, it can't be targeted, so it's, you know, it's really good. But the other effect is kind of situational, but you can still use it once in a while. 1 Black Ship. 169. And this guy is his effect is situational, but the two extra 200 attack is pretty good because he can't be targeted. And when your opponent does have Xyz monsters, I use this against the Zen mains, and with Zen mains effect and not being able to target it is pretty tough. One Paladynamo, because your unicorns you can advance Heraldic into it, and one the Sigma. That's my preference. So that's the Heraldic Beast Deck Profile. I'm going to go on to the Chronomaly one now. Okay, and here's the Chronomaly Deck Profile. And so, one Aztec Mass Golem. It's just like these two. This guy is better with this card. But this guy is better when you have Jet. But you know, I just play one of each. It works out pretty well. Crystal Bone's really good, and now it's a lot more consistent as well. Like, it wasn't inconsistent before, but it is a lot quicker now actually. Basically, this guy is your new guy who is really good. When it's normal summoned, you can add a Chronomaly to your hand, and also you could add Crystal Skull, and then you can search out for another, so that's deck thinning by 2. And also, when he's in your graveyard, you can special summon it in defense position, and then you can't activate any non-Chronomaly effects for the rest of the turn. That's important, and it also really helps. But we'll talk about that later. So 3 Crystal Bones, 3 Crystal Skull, 3 Golden Jet, 3 Moe, Mud Golem, and the Aztec if I didn't say that. And 3 of the discs. This guy, he just makes the deck very consistent and very good. But because this guy, to use the effect from the grave you have to have only Chronomaly monsters, I decided to play Soul Monolith because with Crystal Bones you can bring it out quite easily, and you can make number 6, which is a Chronomaly monster, and your new guy, that's a number, and you got that as a number, so the effect half your opponent's life points, it can come off quite easily. And then we have the Winged Sphinx, which is another new one. When you normal summon it, you can target a level 5 Chronomaly in your graveyard and special summon it. And then you can only basically summon this guy for the rest of the time. Yeah, it's pretty good. I actually thought he had 1200 attack at first, so the extra 400 actually ended the game. That's pretty cool. Playing 2 City Babylon, 3 of the Eye Tablet, 3 of the Technology, which is basically like a duality, except you can set up a grave sort of. Dark Hole, TMST, Compulse, Dimensional Prison, Mirror Force, and then 3 Wing Blasts. When you do get these sort of inconsistencies or something, you can, like these you can't use straight away and stuff, but this card's like really good. It's actually my favourite trap. You can just put cards back to the top of your back to the top of the deck, and it's really good. 1 Trapstone, 2 Wabuku. Anyway, we're back. But look at all these messages I'm getting, man. Life of a famous YouTuber, you know. But anyway, here are some cards I was trying. Light of Redemption, I think, is a bit redundant now, maybe, because you have a more decent level 4, so you don't really need it as much. Basically, before you banish with this card or this card, and then because Jet was very important, but now you have this level, this rank 4, you don't really need it as much, because the rank 5 isn't. This is probably the best card in the deck now, I'd say. Iron War, that was a side deck card. Because the extra deck wasn't as powerful, I was actually using 2 Freezer Don and 2 Full Armored Crystal Zero, because this card's pretty good, but the extra deck's like a bit full up now. Number 49, because I'm now playing number 6, this card basically as soon as it hits the grave, it goes back to the extra deck, so you can't equip it, so I actually swapped it for Leviathan Dragon, and I was playing on my Stroke, but I took that out. But anyway, for the extra deck, 1 Chronomaly, the rank 3 Chrononaut, the Levier, which is, you know, sort of an alternative to this, 1 Leviathan Dragon, 2 Machu Mech, 3 of these guys, Chronomaly Fork, Hoyuk, or something. This card, during either player's turn, can make a face-up monster your opponent controls 0 attack, which is like ridiculously good. And then also you can tribute 1 Chronomaly monster, then target 1 monster whose current attack is different from the original attack and destroy it. So he's basically like a baby version of this, but actually better in my opinion. 1 Volcasaurus, 2 number 6 because you got this, and you can make it more than once. So, and he can half your opponent's life points, so it's pretty good. 1 Shark Fortress, 2 Tiras. Tiras is really good because this card here, when you summon it from your grave, other non-Chronomaly effects can't activate. I could be wrong about this, but because this activates during your end phase, it activates and then you detach 1. So instead of activating, you'll just keep your material, and because this effect here, this one doesn't activate, where it can't be destroyed by card effects, so it's a 2600 point monster which can't be destroyed by card effects. And also, well, the effect where if it attacks at the end of the battle phase you destroy a card, that you don't get that, but it is a 2600 point monster but can only be destroyed by battle, so it's pretty good. And 1 Zen Mayo, and that's it for the Chronomaly deck. You can forget about that. Personally, I prefer the Chronomalys. I'm still messing around with this for a little bit. I was just trying out Heraldics earlier. But yes, you should try these decks out, and you should also subscribe and maybe like and comment. I don't know, maybe. But anyway, I'm Buzz Lightyear, to infinity and beyond. But now I'm out of here. I'm Buzz Lightyear, and you just watched my video, so thanks for that. And you can sub if you want, but I'm not gonna force you.